What is up, guys? Raymond here, also known as Rayvision, and check it out. Today, we are going to be playing some Forza Motorsport 6. Now, check it out right here. This is going to be another drift build. Today, we're doing the C6 ZR1. This is one of the 3 cars that I have already decided to build drift builds for because I just love these cars so much. We are in an online lobby. We are doing some Bernese Alps, and this guy, first of all, is going crazy sideways until he spins out and crashes into someone, and I am just trying to hold down everything. Now, this is not a live commentary, just so you guys know. And basically, this car, I really like this Corvette. First of all, you guys have to understand, the C6 ZR1 is the first ever car I learned to drift in Forza. So I have a romance with this car. I don't care if people don't think it's a great drift car. I think it's an amazing drift car. Why? Because I learned to drift on it, and I love it for that reason. I just think it's amazing, and it is crazy in every sense of the term. Now, right here, you're seeing me. I'm not doing too well because this is literally the first time I took this car out drifting right after I finished making the tune. So, as usual, if you want this tune, just look up Ray Drift, or just follow me as a creator, or all you have to do is have the C6 ZR1, look up Drift, best for speed, and then you just find the one that's called Ray Drift, and that is mine. And so basically, it takes me a bit of time to get used to it. You see right here, I'm struggling a bit. I'm in 9th position, and so I'm falling behind a bit. But once I get this thing dialed in, you're going to see I start pulling off some really, really nice sideways shenanigans. And I really like this car, that's the thing. But that's also the challenge with drifting in online lobbies is, at the beginning, you're trying to drift, and it's basically who can score the most amount of points without getting slammed into in the first turn. And whoever is able to do that is really in a better off position, because then you'll have basically 5 drifters all on the same level where they'll stay in the same positions in the top 5 because the score gap is basically all the first run score gap. And I talked about this last game, but always waiting at the line before crossing. I actually did that this game, waited at the line for people before I crossed, so that's always nice. It's enjoyable. Right here you see me doing a little bit of 4th gear shenanigans, going all the way, trying to pull a 8,000 point combo. Not enough. The most I ever got in that corner in Forza 5 was 11,000 points, which is ridiculous. So eventually, hopefully, I'll be able to pull that off. But as I said previously, I'm quite rusty at drifting in Forza. You can see it right there when I went to the wall. That's not a mistake I would have made in Forza 5. But, you know, it takes a little bit of time. Once I get a hang of things, I'll get back into it. And you guys are going to see that slowly over the next few weeks, the level of my drifting is going to improve. That's also because I'm going to be playing some off camera. So far, all I've done, every time I played Forza, like if you notice my driver level is still like 5 or 6, because every time I played Forza so far, I've been recording. A little bit of a cheeky 360 there. I was going for style points, not because I spun out. It's completely different things. Come on, guys. Be serious here. Honestly, the C6 ZR1, yeah, it's made of plastic. Yeah, it's that. But it's American muscle, and it likes to go sideways. And I really love the feel of this car. It just has a special place in my heart. It's one of those cars. So does the C7 Z06. I love it just because I love Corvettes in general, you know. You guys know me, and that's why it's actually going to be one of the first stock races I'm going to be doing around the Nürburgring is going to be a C7 Z06 run around the Nürburgring. So hope you guys are looking forward to that. That should be coming within the next few videos because, well, I haven't recorded the footage yet. It's the next thing I have to do. You should see me right now. I'm a machine. I have one video rendering while I'm recording another while I'm uploading another. I'm just being as efficient as possible, and it's gonna be a busy afternoon, let's just say that. Or else, apart from that, not much has been going on. Hello. Actually, what I have noticed, which is pretty cool, the new Bentley SUV is pretty beast. Okay, so it does 0 to 60 in less than 4 seconds, which is a very impressive figure until the Trackhawk comes out. And if you guys don't know what the Trackhawk is, it's basically like a Hellcat except for the Jeep Grand Cherokee. In other words, it's gonna be ridiculously fast, and nothing's going to be able to keep up with it. And it's just basically going to set a bunch of new records for SUVs and stuff like that. Here's one of the things I've noticed. Forza 6, your score goes up a lot more for being dramatically more sideways. So the more angle, this isn't as much a thing I found in Forza 5, but in this game, the more angle you get, the more points you seem to be able to score at a faster rate. But this means overcooking it will also reduce the amount of points you get. So what you have to do is find that sweet spot angle. In Forza 5, yeah, they did that, but compared to how much it is present in Forza 6, well, look at that guy just going at it. it just definitely was not as present, in my opinion. So with regards to that, it's just about being able to grab some angle. Because technically right there, I was doing a mini drift. I was sideways. A little bit of a tap of the e-brake there. I love how the e-brake just slams the car sideways. You see it when someone hits the e-brake. The car just goes sideways and it's like, goodbye. And you're just like, nope, I saved it. Look at that. Just barely hanging on to that drift. Almost didn't get it. Sick 8,000 points. Right here, go for a little bit of a follow-up. You see right there, I was technically drifting, but I just didn't have enough angle. Then I just went for more angle, and it did not work out in my favor in any way, shape, or form at all. So I have a question for you guys. Please answer this in the comments. Would you rather that I do live commentaries while I'm drifting and I edit those out, or that I just keep this formula where I record the game and then I talk to you guys? Because I think doing a live commentary might actually be very entertaining, and I might do that for the stock Nürburgring laps as well. It's just because my reaction to the flight, what's happening, just oh my gosh, yada yada, and I'll just cut out all the boring bits, and it'll make it a super entertaining, like 3, 4, 5 minute video, compared to this where it's just me basically talking about random shit happening all over the world. Oh, look at that, look at that. Wall slam. Could have gotten 9,500 points, but it didn't because I choked big time. Yeah, it shows that I'm rusty. I used to get like 140,000 points in 3 laps, and now I get 110,000 in 3 laps, which isn't bad. Sorry, not even 110. I got 67 in 3 laps. It's actually horrible. That's nowhere near as amazing as I was hoping. Oh well, that's okay. I remember those days when I used to completely wreck this track. The good old days. Well, it's going to take a while till we get there, but I will get there eventually. Interesting thing about this car, it is using the NASCAR V8 engine, and that thing is just pretty beefy as it is. And I removed the restrictors, so basically this thing just produces a huge amount of power. Look at that. Look at that giant skill chain right there. 14,000 points. And then you just come in. The thing with this turn is it's very tricky. You have to hit the e-brake at the right turn. If you don't, you're going to come out outside and you're going to hit the wall. And if you don't hit it, if you hit it too early, you're going to hit the wall on the inside drift. So it's a very tricky turn. Right here, me going real sideways and then going too sideways, but saving it. Look at that, and was able to manage to save that. Look at that, it's Vin Diesel's car. I was wondering if this guy was going to go in front of me or not, because we're courteous people. Then this guy comes in, so I'm like, yo, sweet tandem, let's go. And then he spins out in front of me like a big noob. So, you know, stuff happens. Life goes on. So, just want to remind you guys, before we approach the end of this video, please leave your car suggestions in the comments below. Check out me messing up this final big drift. And also, if you guys are ever in drift lobbies in Forza 6, do everyone a favor. If you're the first one at the line, wait for everyone else. If you've noticed, I'm not the first one on the track. There's a big lineup at the line. Actually, I didn't. I killed that drift. Oh my gosh. 10,000 points. That was amazing. And you see, we're all waiting. So as usual, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. Leave your comments below. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.